Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Midgets here for United Dirt Sim Series, Pushing the Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward, as always, bringing you all the action. We are here in qualifying already, and it should be a good night of racing. We have lots of big names out here that have come out to throw down. As you can see, Mason Hannigan, Isaac Soares out top two spots. Brad Withenshaw taking over the fourth spot. Now Logan Rumsey pulling up into second. We've got a lot of good guys out here, and it is going to make for some great racing tonight. Going into tonight's race, we had, let's see, for the points championship, so far we have, there it is, let me pull it up here. All right, Monday Night Midgets, it is Mason Hannigan is your points leader with 670 points. Tyler Schell sitting in second with 619. Bryce Lucius with 449 in third. Bruce Klingen with 366, and then top five for Matt Dixon with 358. So we will keep an eye on those guys, see how they do tonight in their points racing for the championship. Rumsey's going to settle into about fourth position. Tim Smith going to take over the second position, and now Trevor Meyer up top. So as you can see in the right-hand column over on the left-hand side of the screen, all of those cars are battling fiercely. There is not even, a tenth of a second in between about the top 11 positions. So it is going to be a great night of racing. I can't wait to get it started. We are going to jump directly into our sponsors that help make this thing all go around. Dirt Empire Magazine, make sure you check them out. DirtEmpireMagazine.com. You can run over there and grab your subscription. It is a print-based magazine. However, they also have electronic articles on their website. Make sure you check them out for more information. DirtEmpireMagazine.com. Pushing the Cushion Productions, as always, giving us a place to host all of our races. We definitely appreciate everybody on the Pushing the Cushion team, and thank you very much. We are glad to have you guys once again come on for this season. Jessup Logistics, Mark Jessup over Jessup Logistics, part of Elbows Up Sim Sports. He has been a supporter of the league from the very beginning, and we thank him for everything he has done to help us get started with hooking us up with some of the elder folks from Elbows Up that have been around for a long time as we got our league started, and it was always greatly appreciated. So thank you very much, Mark Jessup, over at Jessup Logistics. Fournier Motorsports, Claude Fournier coming on board this year for the 358 Big Blocks, taking on the top three spots, paying out those positions for the championship. We appreciate Claude coming on board, and we look forward to Fournier Motorsports as we move forward. Anthony Goyette from Goyette Trucking, always throwing down to help make sure that things were being taken care of as far as races being paid for and things like that. We have always appreciated everything that Anthony has done for us, including the microphone that I am talking to you on right now. So big thanks out to Anthony Goyette over at Goyette Trucking. And Redline Race Designs for all your painting needs here in iRacing. Make sure you check them out on Facebook. Redline Race Designs. And we are going to get rolling any moment here. Driver's meeting is being handled as we speak. And we will get to green flag racing here in heat race number 1 in about 25 seconds. Heat race number 1 going to be taking on the field here in just a quick second. Here we go. Heat race number 1 is getting lined up as we speak. Starting on the pole position in the number 85 Gumby machine tonight, it is Tyler Shell from Elbows Up Sim Sports. Starting outside row number 1 in the number 35, it's going to be Jacob Denny. Row number 2. On the inside in the number 6 from TSM, it is Isaac Soares. Outside of him in the number 9, it is Trevor Meyer. Row number 3 on the inside, the number 19 in the car with no number ever, but he's always got plenty of things to look at. It is Eddie Hartley, and newcomer to United Dirt Sim Series. Looking forward to seeing what he can do tonight. Here in the 07, it is Tyler Chalk. Row number 4 on the inside in the number 20, it's going to be Brecken Reese. And outside of him in the number 2 is Andrew Danson Hansen from Sova King Fast Sim Sports. Tyler Shell going to bring him down to the green flag tonight here in heat race number 1. Things are going to come really fast here at Kokomo. Pace truck is off. Tyler Shell going to bring them down to the green flag here coming out of turn number 4. And we are green flag racing here at Kokomo. Look at that, the number 2 right there. Working on the inside. That is Isaac Soares. I know it says the number 6 on the screen, but that is Soares right there from TSM. Pulling out to an early lead. Ripping that bottom all the way down against the tires. No mistakes being made. He is on fire. Soares pulling out to about 4 car lengths over Tyler Shell. And Trevor Meyer sitting in that 3rd position, also from TSM. Oh! Jacob Denny in the number 35, trying to gather it back up and get it rocking and rolling once again. Looks like Brecken Reese right there. Who is that? Oh, that's Andrew Hansen running the Evil Knievel Team Ripper paint scheme right there that I did a while back. Soares getting it done. Look at this. He is about 5 car lengths out now. Trevor Meyer sitting in that 3rd and final transfer position in the number 9. He is trying to work on Tyler Shell for that 2nd position. I think he might run out of time, but let's see. Shell running about a car length off and then coming with a low exit. Interesting line from him. Not one that you're used to seeing from Tyler Shell, but it is working for him right now in the moment. Oh, they get together on lap number 9. And that is going to put Meyer back to the pits. So Soares on the white flag getting ready to lap Andrew Hansen. Not going to get it done there. There he is with the win in the number 2. Tyler Shell going to hold on to the 2nd position, up 2 positions from where he started. Tyler Chalk right there in the 07. That's the 3rd and final transfer. Just outside is going to be Eddie Hartley, Jacob Denny, Andrew Hansen, and Trevor Meyer. Heat race number 2 taken to the grid. Starting on the pole position. In the number 67, it is going to be Jonathan Schaefer starting on the pole position. Outside of him, in the number 15, it is going to be Emerson Axum. Inside row number 2, in the number 6, it is going to be Brad Withenshaw from TSM there. And waiting for Timothy Smith to show up. There in the number 31, there he is. Outside row number 2. Inside row number 3, in the number 4 star from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it is Tyler Street. Outside of him, in the 14X, is Braxton Wilson. Inside row number 4. In the 021, right there is Blaine Brink from LGR Motorsports. And Tony McGill rounding out the field in the number 37. This one should be interesting. Jonathan Schaefer going to bring him down to the green flag here in heat race number 2. Be seeing the pace truck pulling off here momentarily. And we are green flag racing at Kokomo once again. Schaefer in that 67K. Trying to get it done, but you've got the number 15 of Emerson Axum on the inside, working all the way down up against those tires. Timothy Smith in the number 50 holding down the third position. Now he's going to snatch second. And he is going for first. Right there with the move on the inside. Look at the bite that he is getting coming out of the corners. They are going to be battling side by side for the lead. That is the battle on the track. Wow, trying to make one big circle out of this entire track, and it is working so far. Smith up 3 positions from where he started in that number 50. Look at that, pulling away. Right there in the number 50 multicolored TP Designs car. Emerson Axum still holding down the second position in the number 15. Jonathan Schaefer still holding down that final transfer position in the 67K. Brad Withenshaw right there from TSM working down on the inside in that number 6. Man, they are flirting with disaster. Those tires become landmines if you get too close to them. Blaine Brink coming out of retirement there in the Rowdy Energy drink machine right there in the 021 from LGR. Oh, problems right there for Tyler Street and Tony McGill. Tyler Street ripping right around the outside of Blaine Brink. Let's go back up front. Timothy Smith holding down the top spot with about 1.6 second gap over second position. Emerson Axum still holding it down, and that's going to do it right there. It's going to be Smith, Axum, and Schaefer with the top 3 transfers. Just outside is going to be Withenshaw, Wilson, Street, Brink, and McGill. All of those drivers will have to race and earn their way into the big dance tonight. Anne-Marie Beerline checking in. Hi, Dave. Hello to you. And Darren Musser must be watching as well. He's going to be looking for Aiden Beerline, I'm guessing, here as heat race number 3 takes to the field. Starting on the pole position in the number 54. Right there, sponsored by Speed Shop 51. It is Gunnar Harris. Outside row number 1 in the 04, black and white, no sponsors, all privateer. It is Craig Silby, all the way from New Zealand. Inside row number 2 is going to be Trent Pullman. in the number 1 from TSM. And outside of him is your points leader in the 1X. It is a Mason Hannigan from Black Diamond Motorsports. Gage Stevens and Wade Fields take up the next row. That will be row number 3. And rounding out the field will be Clayton Tilley all the way from Australia in the number 51. And Randy Shreves, Gunnar Harris bringing him down. We are green flag racing at Kokomo. That one snuck up on me, guys. Sorry I didn't get to do a little bit more of an introduction there, but Kokomo goes so fast. Harris out front, Pullman in that second position. Pullman in that number 1 TSM black, blue, and white machine. Woo! Little right rear action right there. Gage Stevens down on the inside. He's going to take over that second position from Gunnar Harris. It is getting real busy on the inside here at Kokomo. Fastest way around the track right now for sure. TSM really bringing quite a few cars out tonight. Glad to see them supporting everybody. We appreciate them showing up. And they are taking up some top spots on the podium tonight as well, it looks like. So glad to have those guys join us. Pullman, Stevens, and Harris are your top 3 right now for those 3 transfer positions. Then you have Wade Fields and Craig Silby battling right there. Wade Fields, another number 1. I believe that is the number 1F, I believe, or 1P. Right there from SSR. Craig Silby in that all white and black 04. He is trying to make his way up. Gage Stevens in the number 5, I'm sorry. Making his way up on the white flag. He is trying to reel in the leader. Not going to be able to do it, it doesn't look like. Your winner, Trent Pullman, Gage Stevens in second, Gunnar Harris in third. Those are the transfer spots. Just outside is going to be Fields, Hannigan, Silby, Shreves, and Clayton Tilley. That is going to round it out for heat race number 3. Heat race number 4 taking to the grid. Heat race number 4 on the inside in the number 13A. Actually, it's the number 7X here in the midget. Right there, pink and purple. It is Aiden Beerline from Beerline Racing. Outside of him in the number 21, BS Air Machine. Elbows up, Sim Sports driver, Bruce Klingen. Inside row number 2, in the number 3, it is Rico Robles from Iridium Sim Sports. Outside row number 3, in the 06, it is Rylan Gray. Row number 3 on the inside, it is going to be Sammy McNabb in the 22M and Brandon Surratt rounding out the field in the 44. We are green flag racing here in heat race number 4. Aiden Beerline was the early leader, bringing him down to the green flag. Rico Robles and Bruce Klingen going to try and jump up to those top 2 spots, moving Beerline back to. Beerline now traveling up there in the pink and blue. Bruce Klingen getting all out of sorts there, trying to gather it back up, and he is trying to make his way back forward. There in the blue and yellow, number 21. The 06 from Gray Auto. That is Rylan Gray right there, working on the inside of Aiden Beerline right now for that second position. Beerline trying to hold on here. He is not midgets. He will be the first one to tell you that midgets are not his forte. He is definitely a sprint car driver, but he is forcing himself to get better at these. and has been throughout the season. And now he is struggling to hang on to that third and final transfer position into the big show. He might have to race his way in as Bruce Klingen just took it over in the blue and yellow. Beerline not done yet. Going to throw it in there hard on the inside. Now he's going to work through the middle of the track just a little bit. That is the battle for the final transfer. Rico Robles was doing a little bit of searching to see what's working here. It looks like turns 1 and 2. He's liking that high line, as well as Rylan Gray now following him. And more middle now. So we're seeing him come off the tires a little bit. And they're working more mid-line through 3 and 4. I think they're trying to get that all broke in for the main event. White flag is out for Rico Robles from Iridium Simsport. Here they come at the finish line flag stand. It's going to be Robles, Gray, Bruce Klingen, Aiden Beerline, Sammy McNabb going to round it out. Just outside. Oh man, we're jumping right into the B main, and we have to roll here, folks. No rest for the wicked. As soon as they start coming on, I am going to start announcing. We're going to do it anyway. Starting on the pole position in the number 19, it is Eddie Hartley. Outside row number 1, in the number 33, it is Brad Withenshaw. Row number 2 on the inside, it is going to be Wade Fields in the number 1. Outside of him in the 13A is going to be Aiden Beerline from Beerline Racing. Row number 3 on the inside in the number 35, it is Jacob Denny. Outside of him in the 14X, it is Braxton Wilson. Row number 4 on the inside, your current points leader from Black Diamond Motorsports in the number 1X, it is Mason Hannigan. Outside row number 4, it's going to be Sammy McNabb in the 22M. Andrew Hansen and Tyler Street from Sofa King Pass Simsports going to be in row number 4. Row number 5 is going to be Brandon Surratt, Craig Silby. Row number 6, Trevor Meyer, Randy Shreves. Row number 7, Blaine Brink, Clayton Tilley, Tony McGill, Logan Ramsey, Brecken Reese, Brad Withenshaw, and Zach James round out your field. We are going green flag racing. Eddie Hartley's going to bring us to the green flag. You see the pace truck pulling off there, which means the green flag going to come out. Coming out of turn number 4, we are taking 12 drivers to the feature out of this one. So top 12 will be going to the big dance out of 20 drivers. Eddie Hartley and Aiden Beerline still right there battling side by side. Now Wade Fields throwing his name in the hat down there on the inside, the number 1, the white and gold SSR machine. Beerline puts it up in the wall, gathers it up, loses a few positions, but still within transfer. Hartley and Fields battling side by side. Let's go a little bit deeper in the field there. You've got your points leader, Mason Hannigan, working in the 4th position down low. Red, white, blue car right there. Aiden Beerline just outside. Tyler Street in the 4-star. He's right there throwing down, as well as Craig Silby and Braxton Wilson. Woo! They are getting sideways there, boy. Wade Fields now pulling out to the top spot. He wants to lead this train around the track. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Let's see what you got. 35 right there of Jacob Denny holding it down up top. He is the only driver venturing up to the high line right now. And he is trying to keep that momentum up to battle with Wade Fields. It looks like a few more laps. He might actually have the lead here. There he goes. So Jacob Denny, your new leader, out front. Wade Fields now trying to reel him back in. Eddie Hartley drops to fourth as Mason Hannigan is right there battling for the third position. Hartley takes back over third. Hannigan back to fourth. Beerline fifth. Street sixth. Let's see who the cutoff is right now. The cutoff right now is right there in the center of the screen in the number 56 as Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. So if it were to end right now, he would be the final driver in. Hanson, Brink, Surratt, and Withenshaw, Brecken, Reese, Rumsey, and James would all be out. Flashing back up to the front, Jacob Denny still holding down that top spot in the red number 35 right there. Getting it done as we are 13 of 15 in. This B main almost done. Wade Fields still holding down second. Hartley in third. Hannigan, Street, Beerline, top 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th is McNabb, Silby, and Meyer. These guys really battling hard right here, as you can see. Oh, gets into the wall. Oh, man, as the white flag came out. Jacob Denny with the easy win there in B main. Fields in second, Hartley third. There it is right there. Hannigan fourth, Tyler Street fifth, Aiden Beerline sixth. 7th, Silby, 8th, Trevor Meyer. 9th is Braxton Wilson. 10th is Sammy McNabb. 11th, Randy Shreves and Brad Withenshaw able to make the cut, sending Tilly and others home. We are in the warm-up now. We will have to wait and see how much of a warm-up we are going to get here. 2-minute warm-up as the track crew is stating. Trying to get this into shape here. So for Easter, we did take off last night's racing, so the sprint car racing will have a bye week, and we will pick up right where we left off next week for the 360s and the 410 Elites. You didn't miss anything. I know it was a little bit weird, but with it being Easter, we wanted to all spend time with our families. I think it was definitely worthwhile. Look at that, Jacob Denny, now your fastest car on the track here in warm-up as we are halfway through. About 45 seconds left here in the warm-up session. Last chance to check your setup. Make sure everything's going good for the main event. Rico Robles now taking over the top spot. Right there in the number 3 from Iridium Sim Sports. That is going to do it for the warm-up session. We got to hit it hard and hit it fast here at Kokomo. So we are going to get started right now with the main event. Starting on the pole position in the number 6, it is Isaac Soares. Outside row number 1 is going to be the number 31 of Timothy Smith. Inside row number 2 in the number 24, it is Trent Pullman. Outside row number 2 from Iridium Sim Sports in the number 3, it is Rico Robles. I'm sorry, that's outside row number 2. Inside row number 3 in the number 85 from Elbows Up Sim Sports, it is Tyler Shell. Outside of him is going to be the number 15 of Emerson Axum. Row number 4 on the inside from Iridium Sim Sports in the number 5, it is Gage Stevens. Rylan Gray going to be starting outside of him in the number 06. Row number 5 is going to be Tyler Chalk in the 07 and Jonathan Schaefer in the 8. Row number 6 is going to be Gunnar Harris and Jacob Denny. Row number 7, Bruce Klingens, Wade Fields, Eddie Hartley, and Mason Hannigan going to be row 8. Row 9, Tyler Street coming deep in the field is Aiden Beerline. 10th row, Trevor Meyer, Craig Silby, Sammy McNabb, Braxton Wilson, Randy Shreves, and Brad Withenshaw going to round it out for us here. And we are, I barely had time there because we are green flag racing here at Kokomo. Your early leader right there, Isaac Soares in the number 2 from TSM. Timothy Smith right there in the number 50 battling for the lead in that sunrise yellow-orange gradient right there from TP Designs. Uh-oh, first caution is out. That is not the way that we want to start this one. We're going to get him slowed down. Let's see what brought it out here. Looks like possibly Tyler Chalk. Let's keep an eye on him here. Right there in the 07. Chalk going to make slight contact. Oh, and just stacks him up. So Chalk makes contact with Tyler Shell there. And that really stacked all the boys up and sent them for a ride there. So we're going to get them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here. Your leader right now in that number 50, Timothy Smith. Isaac Soares going to pull to his outside here in just a moment. In that number 2, TSM machine. Robles there in the number 3 on the inside, row number 2 on the outside, the number 1 of Trent Pullman, also from TSM. So TSM really trying to make something happen here. We're going to be going 1 to green. Here we go. Smith out front. Pullman drops into that 3rd spot. Now, wow, they are mixing it all up. Look at that. Rico Robles in the number 3. He was all the way down against the tires. He caught it there. Keeps it rolling, though. TSM in 1st and 3rd. That is Soares, but Smith trying to come back around the outside and caution out once again. Let's see what happened here. It might have possibly been Craig Silby. Let's take a look here. Silby in the 04. Oh, man. Made some contact there with the few cars. And that brought out the caution flag. So this will be our last chance at a double file restart here. We are only 5 laps in of this 30-lap dance. TSM looking to take a couple of the podium positions as it stands right now. Rylan Gray right there, as well as Gage Stevens looking to try and upset him. Your leader still currently in the number 50. That's Timothy Smith. Doing a great job up front tonight. This guy's looking really racy. They have to be really careful not to pass on the inside or they will get a black flag and get penalized after the race, which can definitely hurt them. Cannot pass the car in front of you before the start-finish line. Boy, look at Soares right there all the way down the inside in the number 2. He has got that thing ripping on the inside. Smith now on the outside trying to get that momentum back up. Gray going to go with him in the 0-6. He is going to take over that 3rd position. So now Pullman and Axum all working their way up towards the front. Look at this. Look at how fast the live timing is changing because there are cars all over the place battling side by side. 67K right there, Jonathan Schaefer, and it looks like the caution flag out once again. Let's see if we can figure it out. We got 5 laps in there. This one definitely hard. It's such a small bull ring. Everybody's battling for the same real estate here. Definitely does make for some good racing, some close contact racing here. Let's see. Might have been right here with Dave Stevens. Take a look right here in the number 5. Not sure if this brought it out or not. Oh, I would say so, as he gets upside down into the outside wall and shuffled around. Tough break for him. He was running in about 5th position there. So we're going to go back up front with TSM. Isaac Soares out front in the number 6. I'm sorry, the number 2. Sitting in 2nd is the number 50 of Timothy Smith. 3rd is Rylan Gray in the 0-6. Emerson Axum in the number 15 in the 4th position, and Jacob Denny in the number 35, your B main winner. Coming up, he is running in the top 5 right now. Hard charger so far right now is Brad Withenshaw. He's right there. Went up 10 positions in the number 6 for Brad Withenshaw. He is so far the hard charger. All right, let's see if we can figure out what brought out that caution there. We only got a couple laps in. Hopefully these guys can settle down a little bit. I know that they are racing for each and every position here. Uh-oh. Is it your points leader? Mason Hannigan bringing out that caution in the 1X from Black Diamond Motorsports. I hope not. Let's see. Oh! Makes contact with Aiden Beerline. Gets punted backwards there, and then Craig Silby catches him as well. Hopefully there's not too much damage done to any of those cars. Looked like there might have been some... Oh, man, look at that. Hannigan missing his whole front hood, the whole front end on that car. So tough break for him as he is going to have to go to the back. Looked like Beerline getting a little bit sideways there, and unfortunately it collected the points leader. Looks like Beerline went to the back as well. Good sportsmanship out of him there, bringing out that caution, or helping to bring it out. Isaac Soares starting to pull away right there. There's the number 50 in 2nd. That's Timothy Smith. Rylan Gray sitting in the 3rd position. Emerson Axum now moving up into 4th. He is battling with Gray. Uh-oh, Axum losing. Oh, wow. We saw the contact right there. Gray trying to gather it back around. That's Jacob Denny. Denny was the one there from the B main. Your B main winner in the 35, the front red car there. Reddish orange it looks like. Caution back out. So Denny might have gotten lucky there and kept that spot. Let's see. Let's see who brought out the caution here. Oh, no. Announcer's curse, I guess. Right there was the hard charger. That is Brad Withenshaw. And number 6, let's see if this was what brought it out here. He's going to go up to the high side, catch a wall, and just went for a tumble. And then it was lights out right there for Withenshaw. It's a tough break for him. Man, oh man. So right now, the hard charger on the field, that man right there in the 22M, Sammy McNabb, he's up 12 positions from where he started. So Soares putting on a clinic right there. I really hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm taking my best guess, brother. Hopefully you can correct me if you get here on the podium. In the number 2 from TSM. Number 50 still holding down that second position. That's Timothy Smith. Emerson Axum 3rd. Trent Pullman in 4th. Jacob Denny 5th. Rylan Gray back to 5th or 6th now. Soares and Smith down on the inside. Jacob Denny and Emerson Axum going to make it 3 wide. Denny right there in the 35. Oh no, Gray. Rylan Gray getting upside down and into the wall. I think he might have left to keep the caution from coming out, so that is good. We are just past halfway. Look at this. 3 wide for 3rd place. They are all over the place too. Denny, Axum, and Pullman all right there battling. Isaac Soares, super glad to see that as he is just out front pedaling that car down on the inside. Smith still holding down 2nd in the number 50. Battle right there. Look at all these guys. There's 2nd place in the Gumby Mobile. 2nd place in points in the number 85. That's Tyler Schell. He's battling right there with Eddie Hartley as well as Jacob Schaefer, I believe. Jonathan Schaefer, I'm sorry. Going a little bit further back. Let's see. Aiden Bierlein all the way back in 19th. Sammy McNabb now in 11th. Well, I tell you what. Look at this. Soares pulling out about 2.8 seconds over the pack right there, the Hornet's Nest. Look at this, Jacob Denny coming up from the B main. He was your B main winner in the number 35, and he is fighting for podium position right now here in the A main. Trying to get it done. The number 15 of Emerson Axum battling right there in the 2nd position. Axum with a little bit more momentum, holding off Denny. Can Denny find something in the next 6 laps to pull up 2nd position? We will have to keep an eye on it. Oh no, caution back out again. Let's see. Looks like Tyler Chalk possibly. Let's take a look. 07 of Tyler Chalk trying to get it done. Newcomer to UDSS. He's going to wash up mid-track and just loops it out on the cushion. So tough break for Chalk as he was just getting his momentum around. And hit that cushion just the wrong way. And he said, see you later. So not what the number 2 wanted to see right there out front. Isaac Soares. He did not want to see this late caution come out. We have 25 in of 30. Emerson Axum still there in the number 15, holding down 2nd position. Jacob Denny in 3rd. The man that was up front for most of the race there, the first half anyway. The number 50 of Timothy Smith. Does he have anything for him here later in the stages? He's dropped back to the 5th position. So we'll be looking to see if he is going to be able to make a charge back up towards the front. But right now, it is all Isaac Soares. And it'll be interesting to see if your B main winner, Jacob Denny, can pull off a second place or maybe even a win here. He's going to be rolling the dice, I am sure. He is a man on a mission. Looking for a podium finish. TSM in first and fourth right now. So you can bet that Trent Pullman's going to try and put that second TSM car up on the podium. Denny now working to the high side. The 15 of Emerson. Oh no! Coming in contact with the leader. Holy cow, does that one change right there? Wow. Second and third place getting together. Man, that was a tough break right there for those two drivers. I'm not sure if one of them will get their spot back or not. We'll have to see how iRacing scored it here. It doesn't look like it. So will the B main winner, Jacob Denny, now win the A main with about 4 laps when we go back to green flag. Man, Soares was on a tear, making his way up through. As it stands right now, we have a 3-way tie for the hard charger. One of them being your leader right there. It's Jacob Denny in the number 35. The number 1 of Trent Pullman trying to put that TSM machine on the podium. Oh man, we've got another caution coming out as you could see it happen. You could see it happen from the broadcast right there. And that was Jonathan Schaefer, I believe. Let's go back and take a look here. Watch the 67K. Gets into the number 50 and then looked like a pinball machine there. So tough break for Schaefer as we're winding these laps down. Checking back in there on Aiden Beerline. He's sitting in 18th. 6th place for Tyler Schell. Where's Hannigan? Hannigan is in about 10th, I believe. Hannigan is in 14th, and we are getting ready to go green flag racing here with Jacob Denny. Boy, here comes that number 50 moving his way back up onto the podium here. Looked like Robles lost it, got completely sideways on the restart, trying to gather it back together. Denny still holding it down. Trent Pullman in the 2nd position in the number 1 from TSM, and look at that. Started outside row number 1, I believe. The number 50 of Timothy Smith battling back. He dropped back to 5th or 6th position. Now trying to put it back up onto the podium. Oh boy. We are going to be going green, white, checkered, it appears. Let's see if we can see what happened there. Looks like it might have been Braxton Wilson that brought this one out, unfortunately. Watch the 14X right there on the inside. And, oh, gets into Hartley. Tries to get back going. Hits Shreves. Man, tough break there. With it being such a small track, all the decisions you have to make come very quickly, and sometimes you can't get checked up as fast as you would like. So Denny looking to go from the B main winner to the A main winner, and he only has a few more laps that he has to hold everybody off. Trent Pullman has something to say about it, as well as Timothy Smith, your other podium sitters at the moment. Jacob Denny trying to get this one over as quick as possible. Look at Smith down on the inside. He's going to lose a lot of momentum, though. I think he's going to still hold on to that third position. Caution back out. Oh, my gosh. We just have to get this one finished. They need to settle down a little bit. It looks like Sylvie, maybe, here on the restart. Let's watch him. Oh. Ouch. Silby got shuffled around there. Looked like he might not have picked up throttle 100% right away, but people got to give each other a little bit of room here. There are 3 attempts at the green-white checker. God, I hope we don't have to use all 3. This will be the second one here. Denny, Pullman, Smith, still your top 3. No changes there. Then it's Axum, Robles, Street, top 6, 7th, 8th, and 9th are Klingon, Shell, and Meyer. Aiden Beerline still sitting in 18th, Tyler Shell in 8th. Mason Hannigan up to 10th. He is looking to try and hold on and make some kind of points up here. Denny still holding down that top spot. Now Robles battling up there. Look at this. 3 wide as we are white flag. We are going to go to the flag stand for this one. Look at here. They come at you. Denny, Robles, Axum, Pullman, and Smith. Top 5. Holy cow. So Robles and Axum both made it up to the podium finish. And right there, looks like Petrie Motorsports for the number 35 of Jacob Denny. We're going to give him a minute to get here on the front stretch for pictures and give him a second to get into Discord. For some driver interviews. Looks like Axum already got out here. Give him just a quick second here to get into Discord so that we can do our driver interviews. Just looking for Emerson Axum. And we will get rolling with the interviews here. You know what? Here, I'm going to pull Trent Pullman up.
Hey, Dave. Dave.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, I pulled you down real quick because the action guy, we got penalized, so you have a new number 3 place. So,
Trent Pullman.
all right.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Sorry.
You're good. All right, so with that being said, the new number 3, the number 24, Trent Pullman. Boy, I tell you what, let's see, you were number 1 on the track, I do believe, right?
Yeah, the car was number 1, yep.
And you're from TSM. Man, I tell you what, you guys brought quite a few cars to us tonight, new to United Dirt Sim Series. We definitely appreciate the team coming out and supporting our league. And, man, it seemed like there was a TSM car up in every heat race, up in the front. And, man, you guys killed it tonight, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Trevor, who builds our midget sets, he does a killer job, especially here at Kokomo. He built a great set here. I'm bummed for Isaac. He really dominated that whole race. Bummed that he wasn't able to get the W. He was really breaking away from the pack that whole race. But yeah, thanks to all the TSM guys, Timmy, Isaac, Brad, Trev over there. They build awesome sets.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that incident about halfway, with about 10 to go, it might have definitely been different because it seemed like Isaac had his car on rails and he had it locked down on the bottom and was just gripping it and ripping it. So tough break for him. It was kind of sad to see that happen, but I guess that's part of racing. But I tell you what, you guys all put on a great show, and like I said, we appreciate you guys all showing up. Who helped get you out here tonight? Who helped make your team go around?
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate you for broadcasting and all, and you guys putting this on. It's a great event. It's cool that somebody's putting on a nice midget event. It doesn't seem like there's too many of them out there, so we really appreciate that. But yeah, all the guys back at TSM, Brad, Trev, Isaac, Timmy, Trev especially, he builds some pretty awesome sets. But yeah, all those guys back there, and thanks to you guys.
Absolutely, brother. Well, hopefully we will be doing this again very soon. And it's too bad you guys got in so late in the season, but I guess you'll be here for next season, right?
Right, better late than never, right?
There you go. It's always good to mix things up mid-season anyway. So, thank you very much. All right, that is Trent Pullman in the number 1 from TSM, and coming home in the second position in the 06 from Iridium Sim Sports. No, you're in the number 3. Why did I say 6? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. It's Rico Robles in the number 3. Man, I tell you what, that was a crazy race. Seemed like there was quite a few cautions there, but you made it through and you were able to battle back up. That last caution, you were sitting, what, 5th? 4th or 5th?
Yeah, 5th.
Yeah, so, I mean, you definitely made it happen there just with just a couple laps left. And we're able to make it up to the podium, and not just the podium, into the second position. So, what was it like out there?
Oh, it was a freaking war zone in the back, but I kind of just went where everyone wasn't, right around the tires, and searched, and bottom finally came in towards the end and got up front.
Man, I tell you what, it was interesting to see. There was quite a few incidents that happened in the race. Does that kind of enter your mind, especially when you come to these small little tight bull rings where, you put 24 cars on the track and everybody's fighting for the same real estate? Do you have to race a little bit differently compared, like from here compared to a little bit larger track?
Yeah, it's definitely more tight and competitive, so you kind of just have to race and keep your nose clean and just try to survive.
Well, that's it. I mean, I guess if you don't have a complete car to finish the race in, then you're never going to do well with it, right? So you did it tonight, man, and like I said, picking up those last couple positions there. with that final green-white checkered that came out, man. It really fell in your favor, and you did great, man. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank everyone watching, you for broadcasting, and all the boys who put this league on. I'd like to thank Inside Lane Productions, Scorpion Racewear, Sim Blacks, Devin Stoke Designs, Gage Stevens Designs, Hickey Motorsports, Short Shift Sim Magazines, and all the boys over at Iridium.
You know, you don't have to like fire them off so fast. You guys are like, I'd like to thank Rockstar Energy Drink and Target and Walmart and Bass Pro Shops. And man, take your time. This is your time, brother. You got to thank all those people that are supporting you, that help you guys make this happen and get that team up there. Give them all their moment to shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There you go. Well, hey, brother, it's always great to see you doing big things here and coming home in second tonight. That was a great job, and we will see you next week, huh?
Yep.
There you go. That is Rico Robles taking on the second position tonight for Iridium Sim Sports, and with the win in the number 35, Jacob Denny. What did you think of that race?
I thought it was a good race. It's a pretty racy track. There's multiple lines. Lines changed the whole race long. It was probably the best races I've had on iRacing.
Well, I tell you what, man, watching you, go into the B main and then fighting, and you were able to get the win in the B main, and then you come to the A main. You're starting, back half of the field. You go up 12 positions. You got, I think you caught a little bit of a break there with Isaac getting into that accident and getting shuffled to the back. But I think you still had a car to get on the podium.
Yeah, I made a mistake in the heat race, which put me back that far. It would have been nice to start up front, make it a little easier, but yeah, I just had to be in the right place at the right time.
Well, you definitely took the long way around, but you got to where you needed to be, right, in victory lane, and you were also the hard charger tonight, so congratulations on that, man. And it looked like your car, it seemed like you could put it wherever you needed to go.
Yeah, I was really hooked up. I made some changes that I usually don't make to the car for the feature, just trying something because I was at the back and it paid off.
Well, I tell you what, I would remember those changes because you might want to make those changes again, because the field is pretty stout. I mean, it's I don't feel like it's a pushover group of guys. We have got some very talented drivers here in the midgets, and you made your way up through, and there's some good names in here. So congratulations, and man, you definitely earned it, and you did a great job. It was awesome watching. I was definitely rooting for you, seeing you have the tough break in the heat race, and then going into the B main and winning that, and then coming back and proving your worth and taking the W here tonight. It was an awesome show, and thanks for coming and supporting the league, man.
Yeah, thanks you guys for putting it on.
Absolutely. Well, who would you like to thank? Who helped make it happen for you tonight?
I'd like to thank God and everybody who puts this league on, so we have something to do during the week, and yeah, that's about it.
No car sponsors?
Oh, Real Life, Petrie, Motorsports, and my mom and dad for everything they do for me.
Well, there you go. Can't wait to see what you're able to do. Will we be seeing you become a permanent fixture here with us? Will you be racing the midgets?
Yeah, that would be nice. It's good racing, fun, hard racing.
Well, there you go. Hopefully we see more of you, and hopefully we're doing some more driver interviews soon. Jacob Denny in the number 35, taking home the win tonight at Kokomo. All right, guys, that is going to do it for us, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in tonight. And man, it was a great race, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. I see Billy Bowerman checking it out on Facebook. He should be up here in the booth with me. Make sure you comment on United Dirt Sim Series Facebook page if you'd like to see Billy Bowerman come back and guest announce and do a few races here with United Dirt Sim Series. I think he needs a little push in the right direction. So if you guys can go out there and yell at him and tell him we need him back in the booth for a couple, that would be great. Thank you very much, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys next weekend, and I hope everybody has a great week. As always, thanks for tuning in. United Dirt Sim Series. My name is Dave Ward. Tuning off. Here we go.